Hi again, everybody. Got another finished build that I want to share with you today. This one is going to be the final for the 80th anniversary of the Pacific War, hosted by Charlie Mack and Al Wood. I want to first of all thank the two of them for putting this on and hosting this group build. It's been very enjoyable, and I think very appropriate to remember all of these anniversaries of World War II. So I'm very appreciative that they're doing this. And the plane that I did for this group build was this Special Hobby 172nd scale P-35A, the Philippine Defender. And I think I mentioned beforehand that the P-35 didn't see a lot of action, but it was the pursuit squadrons were active with P-35s up until April of 1942, I believe. So this is an appropriate kit for this group build. So as far as the kit goes, it's good and bad. It had some, it's a really nice, really good detailed kit. Had some at least one pretty serious fit issue, some really fiddly PE parts, and I've never done PE before, so I had a little bit of a problem with those. But overall, I'm really happy with the way it turned out, and so I'm not going to focus too much on the negative. It's a pretty good kit, but I'll show you the fit issue that I had whenever we get to showing it to you. So I'm not gonna belabor that any longer. Let me get this box out of the way here, and we will show you what we came up with. And there we are. So I'm gonna lower this camera just a little, straighten it up, and then we'll zoom it in so you can see. As I said, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. Trying to be really careful because it has some really fiddly parts on it, and I will do a slideshow at the end so you can see a few more of the details, but I'm just gonna turn it here. Did the rigging on it. I didn't mention with the Ford Tri-Motor, but and it's the same with this one. I took Charlie Mack's advice and bought I think a 12-pack of the high E string guitar strings, and that's what I used for my rigging, and it worked really well. So I'm really pleased with the way that came out. So let's turn it over so you can see the bottom. The landing gear, I'm not really too thrilled with. It's just one little pin that goes in the bottom there to hold those landing gears. I've broken them off a couple of times already. So but let me show you the major fit issue that I had with this kit, and I'm going to have to bring it up closer. I don't know if you can see that. You can see how far off the bottom half of that wing is with the top half, and I did everything I could to get everything to match up. I trimmed them down. I did everything I could. But the fit just was not right. I mean, it's great on this side, no issues, but on this side it was that much off on the mold. That's how much off it was. But that, honestly, you're not going to see that with it sitting on the shelf. unless you turn it over and look at it. So I'm not too worried about it. It was just a little disappointing, especially with the price that they charge for these kits. And then for the guns, the guns that they gave you were really pretty lame, to be honest. Just little strips of plastic, and so what I did is I cut some 1mm brass tubing and put it in there and painted it gunmetal just to make the guns look a little bit better. So anyway, that is what we came up with for the 80th anniversary Pacific War group build. As I said, I'll do some photos, a slideshow, so you can see a little bit more of the detail. But I will point out one other thing, and I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this or not, but you can see on the engine on the inside there, I put in some push rods. That's kind of the silver little rods on the engine, and then put some wiring in. I found some really thin copper colored wire just to give it a little bit more detail. So anyway, it's a lot of fun, a little frustrating at times, but overall a fun build. So that is our P-35A. Hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. I'm going to say thank you again to all of my subscribers. You all take care. We will see you on the next update. Bye.